You mentioned your journey in with ESL Australia started about 5 years ago. For people that are looking to get into the workforce and get more involved with esports, what opportunities would be present for them at the moment?
Yeah, good question. So I think at the moment, there is a lot of opportunities for people to get in at the grassroots level. So, you've got lots of teams competing in esports at the moment. And whether you're actually wanting to compete or wanting to look at it as a career, one of the best ways to start is quite often just reaching out to, a team in your local area, seeing if they need any help. You might be wanting to do what I do, social media, PR and marketing. You could perhaps take a look at if your local team needs someone to help with their social media. That's a great way just to get your foot in the door if you haven't started with esports before. And once we start to see more regular esports events building up, then again, another way to start out at some of these events is perhaps looking at volunteer roles, which often come with some pretty good bonuses as well, depending on what event it is. And basically just the way that lots of our company got into esports initially was by volunteering, by dedicating their time, by really being passionate about it. And that's the thing about esports. You've really got to be passionate about it. There's very few people full-time in esports right now in Australia that, don't do it because they love it. I mean, that's effectively why a lot of us are in it. So best bet, just get out there and yeah, start trying to do something.
Yeah, excellent. All right. And in terms of the landscape in Australia, can you tell us about I guess the best way to get started? Any resources, any podcasts, any companies that would be good to follow on social media aside from yourselves, obviously.
Yeah, aside from ESL Australia, make sure. But no, it's there are quite a few podcasts at the moment. One of the great ones that I've been listening to recently is the eSports Social Club.
Yeah.
So definitely give that one a listen. They talk about just a super wide range of topics in esports in Australia at the moment. A bunch of great guys, most of them are commentators, and definitely worth a listen. Aside from that, you've got a lot of people on Twitter. So I think Twitter is definitely the platform that you want to be on if you're trying to get your foot in the door with esports. And effectively, if you follow all of the kind of big Australian leagues, so whether that's the League of Legends Oceanic Pro League, whether that's the Rainbow Six Pro League, ESL Pro League, our one, if you start following those leagues, start looking at who's interacting with them, then there'll be a lot of opportunities to sort of interact with that audience and that I guess all of the people in Australia who are on Twitter kind of doing esports there.
Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to check out more of our content, go to sporttechdaily.com or follow us on social media across Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram.